I need some blueberries in the morning. A little walk steady. If you don't know nothing about me, you know I'm gonna get them. Sorry, love, don't take this personal. With you so different. You can keep the diamond, designer that just can't wait. Walk shit. It's that traffic coffee, take a walk shit. Door push ups on my bullshit. Check it out. Woke up, made a big breakfast, then I smashed down. Ocean Beach, top 10. Check it out. Move like a beast. Hope in my orange juice. Air purified on my crib. Help me sleep good. When it's time in New York, had to bring the makeup. Bust another day. Now a nigga up, 10 down. Yeah, my life so loud. I can write a book. I come from an era. If she look, then she took. Bitch, keep your head down. Bricks on the ground. Hey, what's up with it? Welcome to a raw edition of PK101 TV, where we got to get to it today. It's college football Saturday. Hopefully, it go down like last week for me. But all I can do is just state the games, tell you what I want and what I like, and just put them on the ticket and hope they come out. Let's talk about Friday. Uh, it's two places I want to go about Friday. With the losses, that's what I want to start off with. You know, I told people that Dodgers was one of my picks, but I didn't have confidence in it. So y'all can go back and look at the live. I say I would take the Yankees, which I did take the Yankees. I took Winnipeg. That was the lock of the day. NHL covered the 1.5. They won 8-3. Who else I have? I had Williams, the point guard for the Minnesota Lynx. I had a over 10 rebound and assists. But this is where I get to the headline. It's college setup or whatever, even going into today's games. BYU was up 14-7 second quarter. BYU was winning second quarter 14-7. Dude go down there and just throw a slap interception, which it was 14. It went 14-14, so it was tied up 14-14. BYU was on their way to go score the touchdown. And this quarterback BYU got number 12, man, he's garbage. This dude run around instead of running out of bounds or throwing the ball out of bounds, waiting for the next play. He throw a straight interception to sorry Oklahoma State. I'm talking about why I don't like these two teams that play, but I thought BYU, they undefeated. They would come out first half and take control of the game. So, okay, I can take the push for the game, keep the 12 pick going or whatever. Take the push at halftime, but somehow the quarterback was a poison plant to tear up my ticket and probably whoever else took a money line at the half. That number 13 for Oklahoma City at the 45-yard line, or they on 45-yard line. 2.5, 3 minutes left in the second quarter. This clown gonna break. He ran 50 some yards down to the 12 or 13-yard line, gets hurt, go out the game, don't come back in. They bring the trash quarterback for the last 3 weeks that been getting Oklahoma State tore off the frame in there. They get the touchdown. They go to halftime 21-14. BYU gave up two touchdowns when they was leading by 14-7. Long story short, college football is actually set up. These teams only got paid $600 to get on this PlayStation 6 5 game, the ES 2025 game or whatever. They just playing off of family money, grant money, whatever. Some of them just there at the college. So they had to take bribes. Man, they take bribes. I'm out there with BYU. Them clowns folded first half. Then somehow I could have got on live or whatever, told everybody to take BYU money line at the time. They were down as by 7 at the half. Cause they did come back and win the game, 38-35. So BYU did do what it was intended for them to do: lose the first half, win the game, and stay 7-0. Hopefully they can go to the BCS or whatever the playoff system, but they won't hold up. They suck.
You put BYU up against Texas, Oklahoma, Alabama, LSU, Tennessee, Oregon, Ohio State. I forgot Ohio State is A1. Bunch of teams. It's over 10. Army, Navy can beat BYU. I guarantee you put Army up against BYU in just a matchup, Army will win. You put Navy up against BYU, Navy will win because BYU suck. There you go. 5 minutes of rant with Parlay King 101 TV. I'm not even gonna get on Minnesota Collar for messing off my money. She only scored 13. She had 13, 12, 13 points in the first half. Think about this. She ended with 14 points. Had many opportunities to get 19, 20 points. Just came out and folded. So them the only two losses from yesterday. The YouTube six pick, really four, five pick, six pick. So I broke even really. So that's why I say every time I break even, I don't win no money. Second day straight. I'm a type of dude. I do not like losing money, losing bets, nothing like that. Saturday is here today. I'm going to get it. Let's go. Parlay King 101 TV. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification run, and share it with somebody that likes sports. Uh, Everything's still in play with my picks, man, on the 10 pick, 12 pick. 'Cause you can just choose off of that and you can come across some games today. Cause I'm finna go over Sunday games in my way what I feel like should come through today. So let's get on it. Let's talk soccer too. I'm finna talk soccer. We got soccer back. I'm a big soccer fan. I know how to gamble off this soccer too. Sometimes I just do side personal straight bets to get me a bag off soccer. So I don't put them on no parlays unless I know the team gonna play. And one of the teams today I do like in soccer is Munich of the German league. They play today. The money line is at minus 300, so they should get the victory. And it's one more team in soccer I like today. 2 o'clock game. Real Madrid play today. They should get the victory. But I'm not telling nobody to parlay. None of this I'm finna state today. It's about straight betting, doing what you do. Do your research. Whenever you listen to anybody giving you picks, do your research on it before you even put it on any type of ticket. That way you know you'll come out on top. You'll know that you're going with your mind instead of their mind. Unless you see them getting hot. You see them posting nonstop or just you finding out they picks are just smashing. That's something I do. Like last weekend, I actually hit 2 parlays last Saturday, four pick. I come back Sunday, hit 3 parlays, so I was up at 5 parlays, then come back Monday and hit another 2 parlays. So I hit like 7 or 8 parlays. Give or take the 2 picks that I hit Saturday. So I could have counted the 2 pick as a parlay, which was three. And then I hit another 2 pick Monday. So I had a bunch of parlays last week. I call it football successful. Gonna see can I get it today. So I ran over the soccer, NHL. I like an NHL tonight. You know Vegas playing tonight, man. But they got the spread down 5.5, man. Vegas and Florida playing. I looked at Florida games a while ago. Every Florida game done got the 5 goals. So I'm calling that one of my locks today for is not my picks. I still ain't gave the 4 picks that I'm going to give out today yet. I just go over a lot of picks. I just like kind of brainwashing through numerous type of picks. But I like Vegas and Florida over 5. Don't take the hook on nothing. Buy it always down to that push or win. So Vegas and Florida, I do like that game to go over 5 goals today. I think it's a 5 o'clock start. Dallas start 4-1, but I like them on the reverse plus 1.5. The same way I said the other day. Matter of fact, yesterday or the day before yesterday, I said take the Stars against Washington on the reverse. They won't get the win, but they will cover by 1. So you can't take Washington on the win the day they play the Stars because the Stars was undefeated. So take the Stars on the reverse. And Tampa Bay, I do like Tampa Bay money line, but that's an early 12 o'clock game. I'm not saying that's a 90% chance of winning, but you never know. Tampa Bay is actually undefeated. The Lightnings are undefeated. And then tonight, Calgary Flames, I'm doing them kind of like Dallas Stars. I'm reversing it +1.5. But Calgary, look at their record right now. They are undefeated. They playing Seattle. Seattle is not on my radar as a team that I think got something. But Calgary, I just reverse it +1.5. That's later on. That's down the line. So let's get to it. What everybody's probably here for. We're gonna get to college football today. Now, I wrote down some touchdowns, but you got to go on Prize Pick. If Vegas doing it, if any state got the casino sites or whatever, but usually me on Bravado, X bets, different sites. Man, I know every overseas sites to pay out. Everybody. I got a nigga down in Florida. He do Texas, so I text this nigga my picks. That's why if you heard my live when I say the text part, he legit send that bread next day when you hit or that night when the games come through. So I got all type of means of putting these wagers in and stuff like this. It's all about the way you get paid. You can eat off the ones that you know gonna pay out no matter casinos, parlay houses. And every city should have parlay houses. You can go get a pool tab, something to just get out there. But them are the mark spreads that I don't like because them spreads are all over the place and they just do their own little hood ass spreads. But I still go bust them up whenever I get a chance to. But today, uh, the touchdown thing, I like Miami quarterback to get over 1.5 touchdown. They're gonna have it high at 2, 3.5. That's where the bet come in if you really willing to take him over that. But then you could take it for passing yards. I think he'll pass for a lot of yards today. I like Indiana quarterback to get over 1.5 touchdown. He should throw 2 touchdowns. Indiana throw the ball. They score a lot of points. Then Nebraska's a pretty good team, pretty good defense. Should be an interesting game today. Clemson quarterback been a stiller on that 1.5 touchdown. So if you find all these over 1.5, you got to take it. Then when they put the 2.5 out there, I don't like challenging quarterbacks to give you 3 touchdowns, especially college. It go back to my title of today, which one is getting paid off, which one come out you thinking they good, then they come out and just throw the game. Uh, I'm get on Colorado today. I like Sanders quarterback. He always throw a touchdown. That's one thing I can say about the Colorado quarterback. Sanders always gonna get his touchdowns, 1.5, 2. They just don't have a defense. That's why I didn't want to take them today with against Arizona State, Arizona, whichever Arizona team they playing. But I looked at their record. Colorado is 4-1, but Arizona is 3-2. I still think Colorado will go on that spree that I'm thinking with that losing spree, especially as they get into Big 12 action. They still got to play Texas Tech. That's going to be a high scoring game when they play Texas Tech. They still got to play BYU. Uh, it's a few more teams over there. Kansas State was the one that beat them, which I think they 4-2 or something. They lost another game, but Colorado just ain't a team that I keep on the radar to go with the wins early. Now I got a two pick that I do like, and I might take 11 o'clock 2 pick. I like Miami -2. You got to buy it down to -2. The 4 points they got it at. Mean if you can buy it to a field goal, they might cover whatever. I like the -2. That way, if they win by 3, it's gonna cover. And I like Missouri today. I like Missouri against Auburn. I told you I do not like Auburn. The way they've been playing, they're gonna play a good game. Somehow at the end of the game, they cost it. Missouri pretty good at home. So I like Missouri by 2 points. So hopefully Missouri can come out and play. I ain't seen them really cost me none this year. So I'm having faith in Missouri on this 2 pick, 11 a.m. 2 pick that I'm gonna put in. But it's not all official, whatever. Now it's some 2:30 games, 3 o'clock games that I do like. Um, Texas State, I love them at the halftime money line. I'm doing a high spread money line ticket or whatever with Texas State and James Madison, man. I love James Madison even to cover the 10 points. Now, James Madison is one of the undercover uh, teams that's not in the top 25 that do smash all their division. All the teams that's put, they got a weak type schedule where they will get the win. If you ever watch James Madison play, you know they're gonna come out and play pretty hard. So James Madison is a team that I do like, but today I only like them money line first half. You see what BYU did yesterday? They ended up losing first half. So the money line is something that I'm gonna take on certain teams. Who else I like today? Now I like Cincinnati early, but Cincinnati is playing. See, Arizona quarterback is out. He got hurt last week, so he won't be playing. So Cincinnati is playing the Arizona team, and Colorado is playing one of them. The one Cincinnati playing, the players out. I wrote some down right here more. 2 o'clock games. Now Michigan, 2:30 games. Michigan, Illinois playing, man. Man, I want to take Michigan so bad, but they quarterback sucks. This is a running team, man. This coach they got only want Michigan to run the ball. Illinois gonna pass the ball. So you gotta hope that Michigan gonna play defense. They gonna want to win like that. They don't open up the ball. They don't open up and try to get a lot of runs, points. I mean, they don't try to blow teams out no more like they did last year. This is the defending champion, Michigan, and I can't take them, but I want to take them. That type. You never know. You might see them on a short or something later on where I have taken them, but they playing on the road. See, last week was easy. College football, NFL, 2 hit. That's why I said all these parlays I hit. This week, a lot of the good teams are playing on the road. So it might be a challenge. Just like the Nebraska Indiana game. See, I said that the quarterback for Indiana should throw 2 touchdown passes, but Nebraska taking with 8.5, you might got action to win. So I like Nebraska 11 a.m. with the points, but you got to buy it up. If you buy it up to about 8.5, Nebraska should hold up. I ain't never seen in my lifetime of watching sports wagering, placing bets. It just been I'm a sports fan. I ain't never seen Indiana Hoosiers win nothing besides basketball, but football, I ain't never seen that team make a threat. They undefeated, I think, but they won't do too much. They still got Ohio State. They still got Oregon. They probably play Michigan. They probably play USC. They probably play a lot of teams over there because they are in the Pac-10, Big Ten. I meant so. Indiana hard, easy games out the way. Starting with Nebraska today is a hard schedule, so Indiana should win, but it can go either way. Put that way. Now I'm going to show you a team in the FS. I got to look it up and see if it's a player hurt. They lost to Colorado at the beginning of the year. North Dakota State actually do win every game. They tried to put them out there with an NCAA Division I team, which was Colorado, and they almost beat Colorado. If you seen that game, they played them all the way. They scored a lot of points on Colorado just held up and won. Today they underdogs. So somehow they underdogs against South Dakota State. They always meet into the championship if you do your research. North Dakota State and them points should be good. So if I can buy 5 or 6 points or a touchdown or whatever, I'm taking North Dakota State. I think they got them underdogs by 2.5, 3 points, and they at home. Do your research on that game. If the quarterback hurt or something, running back, don't take them, especially if the quarterback hurt. Besides that, I do like them. I like USC today. I just ain't mention them, but they playing on the road again. This another on the road team. So today is gonna be a lot of on the road teams win. But guess what? We gotta do what we gotta do. LSU, I like LSU to win today. I love LSU. LSU playing Arkansas. Arkansas got a pretty good team in Arkansas. All these teams that I'm going with today, I might just get busted up because these teams are on the road. Like Kansas State, another good team, undefeated, but they on the road. North Dakota State, I already wrote down. By the 5.5. Let me see what else I got up here. I ain't gonna talk NFL to tomorrow because it's all about college football getting a bag. I kind of gave you some college soccer picks. I gave you NHL or whatever. Vegas, one of my number one over ticket picks of the day. Real Madrid, I gave you Munich, German league. They pretty good team. They always stay consistent with winning no matter what. I call them the Golden State of soccer because they games do go over the 3.5, 2.5 points, goals or whatever. But Miami, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock games. I gave you a bunch of other ones. It's a lot of teaser type games today, so you could teaser some games. I gave you some touchdowns that you could play or whatever. And let's talk about the Yankees. That's what I didn't cover. See, I told you the Yankees 3-1. See what the Dodgers came out and did. They gave up all them runs with the Mets. Yankees one game away from making it to the World Series. Yankees will be in the World Series, so Dodgers, Mets, whoever make it, if the Dodgers make it, they better get out this game tomorrow because guess what? The Yankees is there waiting. The Yankees got big bats. They got Soto. They got Judge. That's all I gotta say. I gotta say just one name, Judge, going up against the Dodgers pitching style. It's gonna be a wild World Series. Dodgers will get hit from 1 to 7 on the Yankees batting staff. All of them is home run hitters. All of them is big bats. All of them. Man, you see how many fucking World Series the Yankees got? Who's gonna argue with me with the Yankees? They got 20 some World Series. They got a team this year. They got big bats and they got better pitchers than fucking Dodgers. Even though they pitching staff can be hit. That's why you see they games getting 6 and 7. It's going over every time. They dropping the spread 7.5. Long story short, tonight I like it on the reverse though. I'm like can't take the Yankees just to win at money line. You can if you want to. You can reverse it, take the +1.5. So if they do lose, like the Dodgers came out and lost, they 3-1 up and ended up losing today. The +1.5 probably would give you a better chance to steal if you're a Yankees. You're going with the Yankees to ride out and get that victory. Side note game, I like Army team total to go over. So if you see Army down at about 21, they got the spread low at 57 or something. I think Army should go over on their team total. Army put up a lot of points. A lot of points. So I like Army over. After all this talk I just stated, been on here 23 minutes. I usually do 30-minute shows in the morning. So remember, 7 to 9. You never know when I go live. I do tap in the morning to give my take on the games today. I'll be right back tomorrow with the NFL. NFL actually seemed easy to get wins, especially with me giving the 4 picks out. Tomorrow, the 4 picks, y'all gonna be like, okay, let's eat. But besides that, it's all good. I was finna get off without telling the 4 picks that I do like today. Here's the 4 picks of the day. Miami, buy it down, -2. I like Miami to win, -2. I like LSU today, -2. I'm going with K State, -2. So it might be a -2 day because I'm taking Missouri -2. So I'm calling this the 4 pick -2. But you can backdoor it and you can take the money line on every game too if you want. They low spreads. The money lines would still give you a bag. On that note, I'm out. Tap in, hit the notification, run and tell somebody it's going down, man. I do give out picks, and all my picks be straightly legit. You'll never catch me come on here and you see me 0-5 or whatever. If you got anything you want to ask me about any game, drop it in the comment. If you don't, it's cool. But on that note, let's get a bag, let's eat, and go out like this.
Nigga, where your code at? Where your down since day one, real bros at? What the story that you telling on phone at? Where your heart, nigga? Where your soul at? We got old school ways we exposed at. Ain't no guarantees, but you know that. Niggas die every day, can't control that. Ken Griffey throw back, nigga had to go left. Must have popped 28 times cause it's 4 left. If it's about mine, a nigga that I won't check. Run through your hardest homeboy, you could go next. 85 cut dog, hustle at the Rolex. Chain on my white tee, now you see the progress. Stacked every chip on my cell, time to collect. All money in, just imagine what I gross back. Fuck where your hold at, where your rolls at. Where your backbone, nigga, where your code at. Where your down since day one, real bros at.
But at the end of the day, I know people ain't gonna hear it. Everybody tapped out. Everybody got the picks. It's cool. I'm cool with that. But you know, if I bust it up, every time I done bust it up and I start posting on my stories, I'm hitting 3 picks, 4 picks, 5 picks. I come on the next day on this live and I just strictly talk about winning. I don't get no picks out. I might get 1 pick. So remember that statement. So if you do capitalize off the channel, you know what to do. Parlay King 101 is the IG. Tap in, hit me up. Say, I busted up for this. Here's a little something for you. On that note, Nip, take it to the house.
Real hard, nigga. Real soul at. We got old school ways we expose that.
That part.
But you know that. Niggas die every day, can't control that. That's why I call my thing a marathon. Because yeah, I'm not gonna lie and portray this ultimate poise like I've been had it figured out. Nah, I just didn't quit it. That's the only distinguishing probably from me and probably whoever else going through this or went through.